Baradan Shamai, I'm Lord Welshie, and here are some thoughts from EGX 2015. The first game I tried at EGX wasn't one of the big AAA run-and-gun action games from a giant developer like EA or Ubisoft. No, the first game I went to try is by an independent Swedish developer called Fatshark Games. What's the game called? Warhammer Vermintide. I've been so excited to play this game, it's unreal. I'm a big fan of the Warhammer fantasy universe. The world that Games Workshop built and grew over decades is one of the biggest fantasy universes out there, and Vermintide looked to take that universe and just run with it. I got to try the Dwarf Ranger. Here's a fun character to use. You can use ranged weapons, in his case a rather powerful crossbow, or melee weapons, which for the dwarf is a huge axe. The weapons are powerful, able to kill the basic clan rats with a single hit, but it's no guarantee of victory. The Skaven like to attack in swarms, and just swinging wildly will get you surrounded and in trouble. Vermintide combines the best of strategic thinking and planning with hectic, fast-paced combat, and it feels fluid and natural. There's variety to the enemies too. The weaker enemies tend to shy away from fighting one-on-one, but become very bold in numbers and swarm towards you. The Poison Wind Globadiers hurl poisonous grenades at you from a distance, and one Skaven enemy had what looked like a massive metal hook and just started pulling one of my teammates around by the neck with it until I rescued them, which was pretty cool. The melee combat works really well, with the weapons actually having momentum and a feeling of impact as they connect with whatever you're swinging at. I left a fair few dismembered corpses behind me. Sorry to the street cleaners of Uberstrike, that's my bad. Graphically, the game looks incredibly polished, running very smoothly and with no noticeable frame rate drops, even with dozens of enemies on screen at the same time. The city of Uberstrike itself is gorgeously realised, cobbled streets and stone walls interspersed with wooden doors and crumbling staircases. It really feels like it fits the Warhammer world perfectly. The game is incredibly immersive. I actually felt like I was being pulled into the city of Uberstrike and surrounded by these enemies, and it really gets you involved and pulled into this world. At one point, Rinze was actually recording me as I was playing the demo at EGX, and I absolutely had no idea just how close to my face she got with the camera until she told me when we got back to the hotel and showed me the video. So, yeah, thumbs up on the immersion there, Fatshark. Well done. This is one of my favourite things with what I saw at EGX. The game feels like it is in the Warhammer world and not just borrowing some of the themes for Fatshark's own take on it. This is the Empire. These are the Skaven. These characters have lives and experiences within this world, and it's all so believable within that context. The characters are all distinct and have their own feel. The Skaven aren't just mindless zombies. They will try to outflank you and attack more ferociously in numbers. The heavier focus on combining your melee and ranged weapons effectively really makes you think and strategise how best to work your way through a map, which can be awkward when a horde of ratmen are bearing down on you. The guys at Fatshark love Warhammer, and it really shows through in their work with this game. If you enjoyed the likes of Left 4 Dead but fancy something with a bit more focus on melee and set in a fantasy world, you will love Vermintide. My hype rating for Warhammer Vermintide is a 9 out of 10. What they showed was incredibly impressive, and if it's indicative of what is going to release next month, October, then I cannot wait to see this game. It's going straight onto my wish list, and it's definitely worth looking at. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button down below. Click subscribe if you'd like to see more from me. If you have any questions or want to know more about Vermintide, check the description down below where there will be a link to Fatshark's site as well as to the Vermintide site and a couple of trailers. As always, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-zies! Hey guys, thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video of my thoughts on Warhammer Vermintide. If you want to see more of my thoughts from EGX, click on one of the links in the description. Bye-bye!